I just accepted an offer for tomorrow. It's a little far, but I'm used to the route. Jericho pickup, Valley Stream on Sunrise Highway, and the building's small. I know the routine there, the elevator. I know where I need to go. And this one's paying, it's a small order, $234. Base fee is $13.80, and the tip is $23.49. I'm taking that. This one is tempting. However, it's a lot of miles, and then I have to drive back from the place. I'm looking at the map now on my laptop. It says from Freeport to Nesconsin is the Southern State Way, 40 minutes, 33 miles one way. Then you got to drive 33 miles back. Do I really want to do that at that time of day? The tip is $74.20. No, I don't. This one I have to turn. I'm going to turn it away. I know it's $74.25 tip. However, time of day, the distance, I really don't want to drive all day. I would rather work, a half a day tomorrow. That's what I've been doing during the day. So I'm going to give this one back. I'm going to decline this one. So this delivery that I thought was going to pay $37.50 ended up paying $41.58. And I drove 32.3 miles. That was from my house to Jericho to Valley Stream. Now that might sound a little long, but I've done this route before. I knew the building I was delivering to. The door's right there, the elevator's right there, and I felt sometimes you don't mind driving a little further to having an easier delivery. I only had to make one trip because it was more sodas and waters, and I have a perfect cart for that. I put the plates and the tacos and the soft tortillas in the cart, and then I have a little cardboard that goes on top to keep the 2 bags I place on top level. And it was cold food. Maybe there were quarter trays, a little chicken, a little steak, but the rest was cold. So it made it a much more easier delivery. I will show you in the picture the containers with the saucy sauce. Good thing I opened up the boxes and checked everything because the tops weren't even, the tops weren't even clipped on. And I had to ask, can you please wrap it up in saran wrap? Also, when you pull up, this is a tight spot with cars. I don't take a parking spot, and my car is very stubby. So I parked in front, and I made sure I didn't block the ramps for the handicap. And when I came outside, there was a van there dropping off someone in a wheelchair, and they had plenty of room in front of me. But the car parked in the handicap spot right there could easily get out. I try not to take any parking spots in a situation like this. I deliver to a cancer center, and people are really sick, so they need their spots more than I do. As long as I could pull up in the front, no one gives me any beef. I knew I'd be in and out. That's it. Okay, off to my day. See you later. Here's an order I just received from dlivrd. 5:30 p.m. Waterside Plaza. It's in New York. I'm not going to take it. It could be a $200 tip. I wouldn't take it. Just not my cup of tea. But the subtotal of the food is only $275. The tip is $41.25. So someone that's used to that area, that's a really good offer to take. But I'm going to decline this. I'm inside my Power account under earnings. Do you see here? $34.50. The other day, I'll include the link in the description below. It was Tuesday. They wanted me to pick up at an Auntie Anne's pretzel store in the mall, but they could not tell me which pretzel store. So I was in communication with them, and I asked them to cancel it. I didn't want to get to the mall and worry about it. They paid me. I told you I would tell you if they paid me. They paid me. And what I'm learning here, that offer must have come from Grubhub, Because you see Grubhub here? They take 50 cents when they cash out. They created another revenue stream for themselves. So I got $34.50. So they're doing business with this Para app. They're sending out the payment, but then they're taking their 50-cent fee for, cashing out, instant pay. That's crazy, right? So that's how it works. You got to break this down. So I'm very appreciative because I didn't even want to be bothered when I got there. And it was 2 hours of communication before I even left my home. They paid me. Now, I know this was Para app. Working with Grubhub. I feel that offer either Para grabbed that order from Auntie Anne's or Grubhub. Maybe it was Grubhub and they used Para, but they're working together. Last year, it was dlivrd and ezCater. No one's, in a year, it's been almost a year, nobody has fixed the problem. A year. No one has said, they lost business and they lost money. We're sending someone to a mall. There's 3 stores. We got to tell the driver which store to go to. A, B, or C. And give the driver a heads up of where it is located in the mall. So they probably lost the order. And they ended up paying me, which I'm really grateful for because that was very unfair. And I could have done something else. So when I woke up today and checked it out, and my checking account, I was like, what's this? What is this? Oh, let me check if, I think they sent me, let me check if $34.50 or $35. And then I checked my Para account and I said, that's where that money's coming from. Let me see. The payment from Para, it comes from gig wage credit. That's who pays you. So when this leaves pending, I could go into my QuickBooks and set it up. So any income I receive from Para gets indexed as income without me manually submitting it every time. I will be setting up the artificial intelligence. But you see $35. $35. But in the Para app, it's $34.50. So Grubhub must be charging Para the 50 cents, but Para is paying their drivers the full amount that they said that they would pay without the fee, without the cash out fee. That's how that works, folks. Got to break it all down. What a learning curve. Okay, have a good one. Bye. Don't forget to visit myincomejob.com to learn how you can earn money offline and online.